The most awaited football match just took place yesterday, and it was, of course, the Sidemen Charity Match. Now, this match is always interesting to watch because you know there will be more than 10 goals being scored in the entire game every single time for some reason. And when you see the way they play, you get the idea of uh, how good actual pro footballers are, because these guys, they're not really bad at football. They're still good, but it just shows the difference in pro footballers versus regular people footballers. Right? You can see the speed, you can see the skill difference, you can see the uh, team coordination differences. There's a lot of things to consider when you're being a pro footballer. But let's talk about this match. I think this match was very entertaining. It had everything. This was like a YouTube equivalent to the World Cup final, if you want to say it, because it's kind of identical. You get a draw and you get a final penalties, and the penalty was a little bit less exciting. No, actually, it was more exciting than the World Cup's penalty because you only had one goal that was missed by Mini Minter. And yeah, it was a great game. Speed got his first ever penalty goal, just like his idol, scoring penalties. And I respect that. I wanted Speed to score. I was supporting YouTube All Stars. I don't know, because they were the underdogs. So naturally, you'd want to support the underdogs as much as you can. And yeah, the game was insane. It had some great moments here and there. The guy who did the Uno reverse last time, this time he had a shredder to shred the yellow card, but that as soon as he smacked it to the ground, the batteries came off or something, and it wasn't working. So he smacked it again in the ground, and suddenly started working. And so he did the whole bit with the card. Kind of felt forced. Logan Paul scored a header. I did not see this in 1,000 years that Logan Paul could score a header in football. Like, the guy does not play the game, and he can score a header. That says how easy it is to score headers, right? Maybe not. Let's see. I think the thing that we missed this time was bangers. I don't think there were any necessary bangers of a goal, like something from a far away 40-yard or something. There were good goals, but I feel like last year they had better goals. This time they had like Speed did 2 assists. Oh my God, he's following Messi's footsteps as well with 2 assists and 1 goal. I think it's quite a stat. But when you have a game that's 9-9, I feel like everyone has to have some sort of impact in the game. Speed was like almost in the striker position, even though he was a midfielder in the game. And speaking of Sidemen, I think they were about to bag the win in the last 88th minute or something, and somehow YouTube All Stars, the guy who could play football, the 2 people who could play football, they took it a little bit seriously and they decided to equalize because everyone was just holding back at some point. But when they realized they had to score in the last minute, they took it a little seriously and they did score. And it went to the penalties. And I think it's an entertaining match that raises a lot of money. And yeah, to me, I think this match. Let's not forget Sketch, one of the best goalkeepers out there. I think he got the man of the match as well. And I was definitely not expecting him to do that good. XQC, as expected, he did better than last year. I'll give him that. But he's still XQC. 9 goals conceded, both of them. XQC's goals were a little bit more easier conceded than the Sketches one. But yeah, let me know what you thought about the game and who did you want to win the game and everything.